Good morning, students. Welcome to the virtual class of Information Technology of class 9th. Today we are doing Unit 3rd Digital Documentation of Part B. Today we will cover a second session, that is Edit the Document. Before learning editing, I will tell you File menu. Here you can see this is a file menu. How to create a new document? Click on File, then New. Now click on File menu, then there will be a new option and the blank document will open. What is the shortcut to create a new document? That is Control plus N. How to save a file? We all know that the shortcut to save a file is Control plus S. And the other method is go to File menu, then click on Save button. If you are giving the first time you are giving your file name, then the window will automatically open Save As. In OpenOffice or LibreOffice Writer, it is saved with .odt extension. But in MS Word, it is saved with .docx extension. How can you save the file by another name, or how can you create another copy of a file? It is possible to make another copy of the file by saving it with another name using the Save As option. Once the user saves the document by giving a name, it is called a file. When you open the blank document, the by default name is document1. And when you click on the save button, the computer asks for to give a valid file name. Then you give the name of the file. It is called a file. The user will get two copies of same file, the previous one and the one with the new name. You can also save the file in different formats like PDF. The shortcut to save a file is Control S. Next is opening an existing document. You have already created a file or you have already created a document in the last period or a one day before. Then how can you open it? Go to File menu, then click on Option, Open button, and the document will be open for editing. Shortcut to open existing file is Control plus O. And how to close a document? Very easy. To close the file, select File, then Close. Go to File menu, then click on Close button. Your current file will be closed. And shortcut to close file is Alt plus F4. If you want to give the password of your file or if you want to protect your file, then what is the command? Select File. There will be a info and protect document, then encrypt with password. Then a window will open. You have to type the password and your file will be protected. No one can open your file. To print your document, go to File and then Print. Shortcut to print a file is Control plus P. Now edit the document. What do you mean by editing? To do some changes in your file. Like if you want to increase the font size or delete something or change the color of the font or undo, redo, this is called editing. To do some changes in your document. Undo the text. In the quick access toolbar, here you can see it is known as quick access toolbar. It is just above the file and home tab, and there are options save, undo and redo. In the quick access toolbar, there is a undo button. Click on that, and shortcut to undo is, we all know that, Control plus Z. It means we cannot want to do the changes. Kindly undo it. Don't do this. Redo means again do it. redo the text in a document. In the quick access toolbar, there is a redo button. This is the redo button. Click on that. Shortcut to redo the text is Ctrl plus Y. Moving and copying the text. Cut and paste command. We all know that. What do you mean by cut command? It is used to move a selected text from one place to another. First, we cut the selected text and paste it in the another location. Select the text and click on Home tab. There will be a cut option and press Ctrl plus X. In this, moving and copying a text in this selection of text is very important, because when you will not select the text, then computer will not able to cut and paste any text. Place the cursor where the text has to be moved. Click on Home tab and paste option Ctrl plus V. Cut Ctrl plus X and paste Ctrl plus V. Now select the text. How to select the text? If you want to select a single word like this, or you want to select a complete line like this, or if you want to select a complete paragraph and selected sentence. In a paragraph, within a paragraph, you want to select any sentence. How to do it? If you want to select a single word, then double click on that word. A single word will be selected. If you want to select a line, then place the cursor on the left of the line and press and hold the mouse arrow key and drag it to the right. The line will be selected. And if you want to select the complete paragraph, click the left mouse button thrice anywhere in the paragraphs. Left button of the mouse, when you will press 3 times, then it will select a complete paragraph. A sentence, click the left mouse button on the sentence while holding the control key. Select non-consecutive items. Non-consecutive items means those words or those items which are not together. They are scattered anywhere. What you have to do, select the first text. Suppose we have selected this text, then hold down the control key and use the mouse to select the next text. First we have selected the text, then press the control key, go to this, select, then control key press, go to this, then go to this. The consecutive, non-consecutive items are selected. If you want to select a vertical block of text like this, then press the Alt key. Alt key. How to delete the text? If you want to delete the characters from the cursor of your left side, then you have to click on the backspace key. The cursor from the left side will be deleted. And if you want to remove the character from the right side, then you have to press the delete key. The backspace and delete keys are used to delete the text. Both keys are used to delete the text. If you want to delete a character, then place the cursor to the right of the character to delete and press the backspace key. And place the cursor to the left of the character, then press the delete key. Delete a word, Control plus backspace key, or delete Control plus delete key. Delete a block of text. Select the text to be erased and press backspace key or delete key. Or if you want to delete a complete paragraph from your document, select the complete paragraph and press the delete key from the keyboard. Jumping to the page. Suppose you have many pages in your document and you have to jump from a particular page. You have 20 to 25 pages in a document and you have to jump to 5th page or 7th page. Then what is the command? Go to option is there. Where, how did you find the go-to option? Click on Find option from the Editing group in Home tab. In the Home tab, you will get the Find option. Then in the Find option, you will go to button like this, Find, and there is a Go to. Or shortcut is Control plus G. When you will click on this Go to, a window will open. Now press the page number. Here is a page and enter page number. If you will write here 5 or 7, it will jump to page number 5 or 7. Checking spelling and grammar. When you type something on the document in MS Word, spelling mistakes are bound to occur, which leads to an error-prone documentation. Then how to handle this problem? In MS Word, there is an inbuilt facility of correcting spelling errors. Misspelled, misspelled words in MS Word can be checked and corrected using its dictionary while typing the document. When you type something on the MS Word and by mistake the spelling of that word is not corrected, then a red wavy line comes under that word. And if there is a grammatical mistake, then green line will come. But nowadays in 2010, a blue line indicates a grammatical error including misused words. Look, it has written in previous version of Word, grammar errors were marked by a green line, while contextual spelling errors were marked with a blue line. Thanks for today's